He was in a boring conference about supply chains when his phone exposed a completely different kind of logistics problem at home. Because nothing prepares you for the moment your dog welcomes a stranger into your marriage. The first alert? Ignored. The second? Suspicious. The third? That's when reality stops being polite. He opens the camera, and there she is. Not at work. Not stressed. Not busy. Just available. And behind her? A man who walks like he owns the place. And confidence like that doesn't come from fixing pipes. Now here's the part people lie to themselves about. You don't panic first, you explain. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm overthinking. But time doesn't lie, and 4 hours for a quick repair is not plumbing. It's planning. He closes the app, tries to focus. But your brain doesn't unsee what it just understood. So he checks again. And this time, they're sitting close. Not across. Not professional. Close enough to erase excuses. Then she touches him. And that's when denial officially dies. Now watch this carefully, because this is where most people explode. He doesn't. He observes, because emotion reacts. But information wins. They walk to the hallway, then to the bedroom. And just like that, his entire life leaves the camera frame. Now here's the twist. The worst part isn't what you imagine. It's the waiting. The silence after truth enters the room. Then they come back. Different posture. Different energy. And there it is. Confirmation without a single word. Then his phone buzzes. Plumber fixed it. Send money. And that message? That's not betrayal. That's disrespect with confidence. Now this is where the story flips. Because weak men react, smart men prepare. He downloads everything, every angle, every second, because feelings fade, but proof stays. That night he doesn't sleep. He investigates. Name, company, family, a man with a perfect image, and a hidden routine. Then patterns appear. Same day, same time, same behavior, and suddenly, it's not a mistake. It's a schedule. Now here's the most dangerous realization. It's not the first time. And that hurts more than anything you saw. So he drives home early. No warning. No drama. Because catching truth live is better than arguing about it later. He walks in quietly and hears her laughing. Not tired, not stressed, different. Then he hears it. Tomorrow, same time. And just like that, the illusion dies completely. He opens the door, and her face says everything before words can. Now, here's the difference between weak and dangerous. Weak men scream. Dangerous men stay calm. He shows the footage. No speech, no emotion, just truth. On repeat. How long? 3 months, and numbers don't hurt. They define betrayal. Now she cries, blames loneliness. But loneliness doesn't schedule appointments. Choices do. So he does the one thing she never expected. He leaves. No negotiation. No begging. Because once respect is gone, the relationship is already over. But here's where it gets smarter. He doesn't just walk away. He makes one call to the other side of the story. And truth spreads fast. Now, nobody controls the narrative anymore. And that's when everything collapses properly. Lawyer, evidence, timing, no chaos, just structure. And structure wins every time. The result? Clean, fast, final, because preparation beats emotion. Now here's the real lesson. The cameras didn't destroy his marriage. They exposed it. And exposure feels like pain. But it's actually clarity. Because the real danger isn't betrayal. It's living inside a lie you haven't caught yet. So the question isn't, what would you do if you saw it? The real question is, if truth showed up early in your life, would you break, or would you finally be free? If this hit you, comment, truth over comfort. Because the strongest people don't react to reality. They move with it.